what went before is now lost.
And you remember nothing at all? Not even a little bit?
There are images, faces who I have no names for, places I remember being, but not where they are. Do I miss these things? They are without context. I feel only disquiet when I think of them.
Like dreams, then. When you awake, all the details have fled.
Is that what it is to dream? Then yes, perhaps it is like that.
How very sad. To discover your entire life has been a forgotten dream. I am so sorry.
Sadly, she didn't forget all the poop. The bird poop. Where could this guy be?
The irregulars thank you.
And so do I. Where could he be? Is he in his home? Let's go and see. Fucking children. Being happy. Who gave them permission to be happy? Well, he is here.
Go celebrate, or whatever you have to do.
I'm looking for the kunai sword, you butt.
Now, why would you be interested in that? And how much is it worth to you exactly?
How does your life sound?
Fair enough. It's in my strongbox. Here's the key. Now, why don't you leave me alone?
Sten's sword. Okay. Is that a gift? Yes, it is. Okay, I guess I don't have any more quests, so it's time to go to a camp. But no more quest I can do outside of Denerim that I want to. I want to do this. I want to do this. I don't want. Well, I tried to do that. This is in Denerim. I'm the Resilient Forest. I want to do that. This is all in Denerim. Something is working behind the scenes in Ferelden. Take the notes you have acquired from the dead or terrified adventurers point to an ancient evil, or at least an ancient man telling stories of ancient evil. You have cause to speak with Binul Madon, who lives somewhere in Denerim. Seek out Marjoren. Stensword, maybe. Travel to the Resilient Forest and stay and slay the Cabal of Maleficarum. Okay. Deliver the letters, grease the wheels. Yeah, let's go back to the party camp. And let's talk. And talk. And talk some more. But particularly I will be spending my time in the inventory screen. Another episode of Inventory Management 2013. They could really make a game out of that alone. Managing the freaking inventory. And I need to find the ranger. I think someone sells the ranger specialization. Pretty sure I saw that book somewhere. Okay, first of all, let's give Sten his sword.
strange. I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari to find a single lost blade in a country at war.
What will you do now?
My sword is in my hand again. I should put it to use. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
Then lead the way.
Massive strength. Codex updated. His sword and his honor restored, Sten chose to continue with Annus and take the battle to the Archdemon. Okay. How is my relationship situation? Ogren kind of likes me. Sten loves me, Alistair is neutral. Sevran is warm, what the fuck? Whatever. The freaking golem, I don't give a shit of the golem. Win is warm. She is in love. She is warm. Yeah, I need to continue focusing on Alistair. Okay. Should I try to talk to everyone? Why not? Let's try to talk to everyone. Starting with the dog. Who is this?
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul, my soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years. Yes, you understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
Interesting. Freaking dog. I've noticed something about the dog. He doesn't have a dick. He should be he was castrated, or was it? What's the other word? Neutered or something like that. Neutered. They didn't even leave the freaking balls. Or is it the other way around? They take the balls and leave the dick. I don't remember.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
Okay. This is going to take forever.
Here I am.
I want to discuss something personal.
Again? I'm game.
Never mind. I should give him now that I see him. I think I have a silver bar or something. I got it in Carrian's nest. There you go.
You have excellent taste.
Okay. Alistair.
What do you need?
I'd like to ask you something.
Ask away.
Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
Such as they are.
Okay.
About the Grey Wardens, anyhow.
Yeah,
What do you need?
Yeah. Never mind. No new conversations. Liliana. Where the fuck is she? She's back there with Sten.
Thank you so much.
What the fuck? Why are you thanking me?
For leading me to an errand, of course. You led me to an errand. You persisted, even though I was sure all you were going to find was a dead end.
It always feels good to get resolution.
I will never be able to repay you for what you've done for me. Finding an errand allowed me to bring that chapter of my life to a close. I feel free. A great weight has been lifted off my heart. This moment, it feels like the moment before the sunrise, when all the world is still, holding its breath, waiting for first light. I can stop thinking about my past and look forward to the future. Thank you, my friend. You will always have my gratitude.
Okay. I would think that since she's dying, she's confusing sunrise with sunset.
What's on your mind?
I would like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Never mind. 20. Approval for talking? Okay. Not going to say no to that. Ogren, my friend. My drunken friend.
There you are. Wanted to talk to you.
They don't take his helmet. Go ahead.
Aye, here we go. You and I, we've... You know how sometimes you spend time with people and things?
Dang it. Spit it out, dwarf.
I was thinking, I do know some people out here on the surface. A person, actually. A girl I knew in Orzammar. Before I left, obviously.
A girl you knew, or a girl you knew?
What? Oh, you mean were we rutting? Oh, aye. After Bronca left for the deep roads. Name's Felsi. She was a fiery one. I'm sure she's forgiven me by now. Thought maybe I'd track her down. See how she's been living.
What's she doing on the surface?
What? Why are you asking me? I didn't do anything. I tried to look her up the last time we were at Lake Calenhad. She wasn't at work at the inn. At home with her sick mother, they said. I figured it was just the ancestors telling me something. But I keep thinking about her.
There's something you're not telling me.
Ah, you suspicious sack of pebbles. You always have to think the worst of someone.
And here I thought we were friends.
Ah, you whipped out the knife, didn't you? Look, Felsi and me, we didn't leave things on the best of terms.
I'm stunned.
Yeah, she was jealous of Bronca. And she got to be controlling, and Ogren was meant to be free, you know what I mean? Anyway, she couldn't handle everyone wishing they could be with me. So she left. Honest truth.
Not spew.
Well, it's my side of the story. I don't give sod all what you believe. So, are we doing this or not?
Well, clean bad? You mean like Carlinghad? We can't go there.
No, I think it was clean bad. I remember because I thought, yeah, that's right, dirty good. clean bad. But thanks for offering to take us there. You're a good friend, Warden. Now, what was it you wanted to say?
Can you teach me to fight like you do?
You want to be a berserker? Thought I'd never see the day. No, see, it's funny because you'll never be able to do it. A mage wants to be a berserker? But if you know someone fit for this type of work, I'll teach him. It'll be nice to have another berserker to grunt at for a change.
Okay. Tell me more about berserkers.
What the sod is there to know? You get mad, you fly into battle, and things die. It's pretty simple. The hard part is getting in touch with your rage. We all learn to hold that back. It's why we don't kill every duster who looks at us sideways. You need to shut that off. For some people, being in battle is enough. But others have to think about something. Violence, monsters, nobles, your wife, whatever.
Your wife?
Aye, especially my wife.
Why would you want to fight that way?
Why not? When you fight, you get mad. By the stone, it's a sodding tactic to enrage your enemy so he makes a mistake, right? Berserkers grab that anger and drink it like it's yesterday's ale. Then we turn it against our foes and watch the limbs fly.
And just thinking angry thoughts makes it happen?
Well, for most berserkers it does. Several years ago, I worked with a berserker on one expedition. Just couldn't work himself up. We had to kick him in the stones before he could get going.
Let's talk out something else.
I'm listening.
I'd like to know more about you.
What about?
How do you like the surface?
It's sodding great. At first I was a little queasy with all that air, but there's just so much of it. No one has any idea who you are or what you're doing. And the ale. Oh, who'd have thought? Ale made with grain. Aye, the surface is great. It's like a big, bright world of filth without a ceiling. My kind of place. Hey, let's go find something to kill, huh? All this talk makes my hands twitchy.
Minus 30 appreciation. What do you know? No change.
Come to talk to old Ogren, have you? Don't know why.
What's wrong, Ogren?
Nothing. I'm fine. Just, I got a hornet in my eye is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I would like to know more about you.
What about?
Do you miss Orsamar?
What? Miss Orzammar? Are you mad, in addition to being ugly? They treated me like a puddle fly back there. I'm never going back.
What's it like to be a warrior in Orsamar?
You get a sword or an axe, and are told to go out and defend your city. It's the best thing in the world. That is until you try to live in the city you saved.
What do you mean?
I mean, they train you to kill, teach you to harness your rage at the first noise you hear, then try to set 100 sodding rules about it. Like those provings. Ancestors show their favor through the strongest arm, right? So why so many rules saying how to fight, and when you win, and not to bloody kill? Killing's what swords are for.
Why didn't they give you blunted weapons?
You can kill with blunted weapons, Warden. Well, maybe you can't. This makes me cranky. Don't you have any other inane questions?
Yes. Are you sure you're fine with what happened with Branka?
Oh, sure. I'm fine with it. I mean, she was a real firebrand between the sheets, but a bit soft in the skull, you know what I mean? Explains why she left, anyway.
Grunt in Mass Effect. I think you're right, Blarg. I think you're right. I think you are right. Holy shit. Why would she leave a prize bull like yourself?
Woman was a few columns short of a haul, you know? I mean, she leaves me and flits about with that water-dart Hespith. What's she got that I don't? Just the thought of the two of them together, kissing and licking and intertwined on the floor of the deep roads. Yeah, I'm just gonna go back to the tent for a moment. Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, I think it. What gives it away is the tone of the voice. How he speaks like this, that grave tone at the very end. That is exactly the same that Grunt has. But Grunt, since he's like a child, has a softer voice.
Pull up a drink, Warden. Join me in my sodding hole.
Something bothering you?
Nah, just tired is all. Did you want to talk about something?
I want to know more about you.
What about?
How are you handling Branka?
Well, what do you think? I mean, she was my wife. I spent 2 years trying to save her while she was off boffing that tramp and feeding my cousins to the Darkspawn. Now she has everything she's ever wanted, and I'm here.
Maybe finding this Felsie will help you forget.
I guess I could use a bit of the old mortar and pestle if you're digging my trench.
A tumble would probably do you some good.
Yeah, you said it. I was starting to think of my pants as a home away from home. You want to get moving now? My throat's sore from all this relating.
Okay. Let's save. So I have talked a lot with this guy.
Just leave me alone, Warden. Seriously.
Why are you upset about something?
Upset? Ugh. I don't get upset. I get drunk. Did you want to talk about something?
I would like to know more about you.
What about?
On second thought, maybe some other time.
All right.
See you later.
Aye. All right then.
Okay. Yeah, from conversations, the companions I like the most are Ogren and Sten.
Orzammar has sent her best, Warden. It has been a long time since the Dwarven army has marched on the surface.
Do you need anything?
Outfitting any army on short notice, there's always room for more gear. Gems would serve the most utility. The Middlestone, sapphires and the like. We're dealing with many smaller foundries, and larger values might overwhelm.
Can give them that. I don't need gold. Turning gems for the dwarfs. Let's give money for the Arrow Knights. 30 sovereigns, why not? I have like saying 100
They are
swords.
better with every step you take.
Let's talk to little Liana.
Something I can help with?
I would like to talk about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Nothing. Okay. Now it's 10.
I have been mistaken.
Ooh. I know.
Enjoy this while it lasts. It won't happen again. You are a soldier worthy to stand among the Beresad. I did not think so when we first met.
Why not?
Questions like this certainly contributed to the impression. The day will come when the Arishok sends us here. On that day, I will not look to find you on the battlefield.
You think that Yunari will invade Ferelden?
In time.
There is no point in dwelling on it. We should move on.
You want to discuss something you mentioned?
Speak, then.
That's enough.
Then I suggest we move on.
Minus 20. I have a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Actually, never mind.
Very well.
Goodbye.
As you wish.
Minus 100. I would like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
No. But there is nothing to talk with her anymore. I would like to discuss something personal.
We're in camp, so 'tis as good a time as any.
Never mind. Okay. Time for inventory management. Ah, still Miss Shale. I forget about her.
I have a question for it, if it will indulge me. My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Caradin. He who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself. What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him.
I think I'm going to lie here. I don't know what happened to him.
Truly? He just disappeared? Then what of the Anvil of the Void? Has it been recovered?
Yes, it is in the hands of the dwarves now.
So, something of the past has been recovered. Perhaps other golems will be made again. I can only assume that is a good thing. With Caradin also goes any chance I might have had of finding answers on my past, I assume. Tell me, did it find out anything from Caradin? Anything at all about how I might have been made?
The Anvil made golems from Link